people watching this in the future. Today we are going to change this skirt that we thrifted into a two-piece set. So similar to last time, but this time this skirt is a little bit slimmer and also shorter than the original skirt we started with last time. So it's gonna be a little bit of a slimmer fit on the skirt, more of a mini skirt. And then we're only gonna have a bit of fabric left, maybe about that much on the bottom after we make this skirt. So we'll have to get creative on the top. So let's go ahead and get started. This is what we're working with right now. So you can see not too big here, but just, you know, a little big on the waist and a little long where it is right now. This is the skirt that I already like, that I think we're gonna base this pattern on. So we're gonna make this skirt, the mini skirt, and then we'll have that bottom part left over. So let's go ahead and measure out how much we need to take off from the sides. Okay, so now I have cut off the skirt here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pin around the hem. We are all pinned for the hem. Let's go ahead and put it in the sewing machine and sew the bottom.
Here I'm showing you that I'm changing the older green thread to the new cream thread so that we can have a color match a little closer. I didn't have orange red, but one of the stripes on the skirt is this cream color. So I'm also showing you here how I'm threading the bobbin as well.
We're gonna go ahead and do the sides. I marked it here so we know how much to take off. Take a look at the sides. We've got them pinned inside out, and we do have pockets, so I do not want to mess with the zipper and the button in the back. I'm not advanced enough for doing that yet. So we're just going to take off both of the sides, so it'll hopefully be pretty even, and the pockets hopefully will look okay still in the front. It has been sewed, and that is not the front. It is sewed. Let's go ahead and try it on and see if it fits. Okay guys, we've got ourselves a nice fitting mini skirt here. And now let's see what we can do to make this a top. We will probably have to pull some fabric from somewhere else. Not sure what we'll do, but let's see how it goes. I'll go ahead and show you an up close of the pocket detail. All right, so I think we've got a new idea here. So we're gonna take this old pillowcase that I have that I don't use anymore. It's kind of like a beigey fabric. And we're gonna use this as the main tube of the top. And then we're gonna use the fabric we have left as straps that kind of wrap around like this. So let's go ahead and cut this pillowcase up so that we can start using it as a top. We've got now a full nice chunk of fabric.
So that piece I just showed you actually had a seam right down the middle, so I decided to break it down a little bit further, and then in the next clip you'll see me re-sewing so that there's no seam down the front of the shirt.
We've got a long piece of fabric here with no seam in the middle now. So let's go ahead and finish the top down and then fit it a little bit more.
While these edges are looking a bit crazy, next time I'm going to learn how to make them a bit cleaner. I'm showing you the top now. I've marked the middle of the top, and then I've marked along the sides where I need to cut off so that in the back there will be a nice even corset design. And here we just did that, and I sewed the back to finish it off, and then this is a little preview of how I want the back to look.
Alright guys, it is a new day with a new haircut, so that's fun. But what we have so far is our skirt that is the correct size and length, and it Does it have a straight stitch on the bottom? Not necessarily, but is that okay? Yes. So we've got our skirt that is pretty much set. We have our strap material that I think I want to cross kind of in the front, but we'll see. We've got our old pillowcase / top. So that is kind of set. It'll kind of go like that in the back, and I haven't decided the length on it, so it's just staying open there. We've got our strip of fabric from the skirt that I'm going to use as a tie to close the back of the top. And we have these extra pieces of the pillowcase that we are going to use for small loops on the back instead of grommets on the top to be able to tie it together. So our next step is going to be making the small loops for this fabric and attaching them to the top. Now let's connect these tiny straight soon-to-be loops to the back of the shirt like this. All right, now we've got a whole bunch of, it's looking crazy back here on this side, but this side looks a little bit better. We've got a whole bunch of loops pinned, and now I'll do the other side and then I'll sew them on, and then we're gonna test it out, lacing it up. We have loops. So we've got loops. I think I did 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on each side. So we'll see if that's enough if we want to go down a little bit lower. But I'm going to go ahead and try to lace it up a little bit, try it on, and see what we think. Here is the top, what we got so far. We don't have the straps yet. That's the next step. But this is what it's looking like from the front, and I'll probably hem it here. I do kind of like the long with the little slit, so we might finish that off. And I'll show you the back. This is what we got for the back with the laced up detail here. We're gonna add some straps. I'm gonna pin them where I think will be good. So maybe here, I think I might wanna do 2 thin straps. One straight and one tying around the neck for something different. But let's see. I'm gonna cut our strip of fabric in half that we have reserved from the straps because I wanna do 2 thinner straps instead of 1 thicker strap, kind of to match the thinner piece of the corset in the back. So I'm gonna cut this in half and then I'll make 2 straps out of it. Straps. We have 1 strap on each side, and I'm gonna tie in the back, and then we're gonna try it on, and I'm gonna see if I want 2 straps or if we just want the 1 on each side. All right, it is a new day, guys, and since we last talked, we did a couple of things. Okay, so we have straps, which we had, and then added a second strap. So these straps are gonna be vertical, and then these straps are going to tie around the neck for a little bit more interest. So added those, and then just finished the bottom off. So made that nice cleaner line there, and then also did the back ones and also made them even. So I just put them together like this to try to get them most similar as possible since they're going to be laying right next to each other. So just finished those off, and now I think we are pretty much done. I'm going to cut off a lot of the strings. I tried to cut off most from just finishing sewing and everything, but I think I missed a couple along the way. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the rest of it along with our skirt here. Make sure there's no loose strings, and then we will try it on. Ooh, guys, you know what I forgot to do? Cut off the inside of this skirt right here that we sewed down. So I'm also going to do that.
And here we have the final product in action. Let me know what you guys think. I think it came out really cool. I like the different strap options, and the lace up back is definitely something new for me. But thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you next time.